Hi everyone, it's me Emily. I'm back for day number 2 of my new island bookling. I hope you're all feeling excited about watching because today I have a very exciting video planned. Basically, Tom Nook has given me the 3 different plots to put up, and so I'm gonna see if I can try and find at least one cute little villager to fill. Basically, if you don't already know, like any time before and during the plot setup you can find villagers, but as soon as you complete all the furniture for the plots you can't go villager hunting anymore because they fill and sell automatically. So I want to try and find where I'm going to put these plots up and then we'll go villager hunting. In my last episode, if you didn't see it, episode number 1, I actually found Sky, who is a really pretty blue wolf, so I'm definitely going to have her move in, but that means I'm going to have 2 plots today, so I only have about 4 Nook Miles tickets, and we're going to see if hopefully we can find at least one good villager, but if not we'll find 2 if we get very lucky, but at least one would be good. So I have the 3 housing kits and I'm just going to go ahead and find where I want to put this. Meanwhile, let me quickly open my phone because I have the list of villagers that I would like to find on here. Okay, I talked about these a little bit in the previous episode, but I would still like another wolf, maybe someone like Dobie or Fang, but I do already have one wolf and I want those to kind of place in the forest so I can do maybe Red Riding Hood, and also there's a book I've read that I want to make a build around. I'd like to find at least maybe 1, maybe 2 mythical creatures, so I'm thinking Anka, Judy, Julian, who is a unicorn, Drago, who is a dragon, someone like that, just to add some mythicalness. There is goats. I really want to get a goat so I can do the Billy Goat's Graph, which is a like classic fairy tale where they cross the bridge and there's a grumpy troll that lives under the bridge. So I'm gonna try and get a goat villager and then place them next to a bridge. You can see I'm just starting to clear out my pockets here so that I can grab the Nook Miles. Currently I have 5 tickets printed out and I have enough Nook Miles that I could get 4 more. So if we don't find anybody in the first 5, then we'll probably go and grab an extra 4. And here we are down on our very first island. Let's see who we can get. And I found Sherb, this super cute little blue goat. Now, I think I've spoken about Sherb in like previous videos, like on previous island hunts and stuff. And I'm not the biggest fan of how the actual goats look, so he's never been my favourite villager, and I think he moved in on my first island when I didn't want him and stuff. But for this island, he's so perfect. Like, I think it depends what island you're doing on how much you like the villagers, and I feel like for this, he's going to be so good because, like I say, I can put the goat's house next to a river, and then it will be the Billy Goat's Graph, and I'm going to make a whole area around that, so I just feel like he is such a good villager to have found. So yeah, I'm feeling very excited about him, and I will definitely be inviting him to move onto my island. Plus he's going to match Sky really well because they're both this pastel blue colour, so I feel like we have a little bit of a theme going. So yeah, I'm feeling excited about him, and he's going to look so cute on this foresty book island. Okay, and now I've decided to keep going because we found someone in the first ticket, which is so lucky, but that makes me feel like it's kind of worth it to just keep going, and maybe we can find somebody for our second plot that we're going to have open, because you have 3. Like I said, I already invited Sky, so I need to ideally find 2. I don't know like how much luck we have because we already found someone who was on my dreamy list, and I said yesterday, like in yesterday's video, that he was going to be like Sherb or any of the goats were on my dreamy list, so I feel like he's such a lucky find. But we can keep looking because I want some generally foresty animals, like maybe Maple, Marshall, Molly. Yeah, I think those would all be foresty. Felicity, who's a little cute cat that I love, and then Blair, who's another squirrel. And we found Chrissy. Now, if you guys don't know, Chrissy is probably one of my all-time favorite characters. I think her design is so cute. I love her ears, I love her costume. She was on my very first island, and I actually had her on my previous island as well, on my Kid Core island. So yeah, I really like her. If I was doing a different theme, I would probably take her, but I feel like I just can't think of anywhere that she would fit on this island, and because I've had her twice, I feel like it's fun to try out some new villages and yeah, just like see what else the game has to offer. But yeah, I do love her, so I was a bit sad to have to leave her, but I think it's a good decision not to take her because there's so many other villages that I would like to find. Okay, here we are on the very next island. And we have this little mouse, Bella. She's okay, but she's definitely not a favourite of mine. I just kind of don't like her cheeks and stuff. Yeah, I definitely don't want her on this island, but I can see why people would want her maybe on like a gothic island or I don't know, something cool like that, but she's not for me. And we have Cookie. Such a cute villager. Her and Chrissy as well would be such a good pair because they're both peppy, they're both pink. I feel like they would go so well together. And she's actually on my sister's island, I believe. I don't think I've ever had her, but she's on my sister's. And yeah, she is such a cutie, and I love the little retro dress she's wearing. Again, I don't think I'm gonna take her because, like I say, you know, there's no place on my island for Chrissy, so there's probably not a place for Cookie either, but she is cute, and I do probably want to get a dog villager, maybe someone like Goldie or Daisy, but yeah, I don't necessarily think that Cookie is going to be the one, unfortunately. Okay, and then here we have Bianca. She's actually on my rainforest island, it wasn't my first island, but it's the first one I had on YouTube, and I still think she's really cute and cool, but just I can't think of any book that would link to her, so I'm probably not going to take her. Now let me go ahead and drop off these items. As you can see, I've been collecting a whole bunch of fruit and materials as I go, so I just need to keep coming back in and dropping these off. But this is going to make my future island decorating really helpful because I think I'm going to need to craft a whole bunch of items for the theme I have for this island. I feel like the handmade items are going to look very fitting, and I'm going to go ahead and redeem a few more Nook Miles tickets. I kind of feel like it's silly to keep going because I already found the villager, you know, I needed, but I think it's worth checking just in case we can find somebody else. That way we don't have to autofill our plots, but I don't know, if we have to autofill, then we have to autofill, and it really won't be the end of the world. But I'm just going to see if I can grab a couple more tickets quickly. And so yeah, we're looking for some foresty items that will match like the forest theme I want to do, and then we're also looking for any villages that specifically match a storybook idea I have. So for example, Sterling is such a cute villager. I really want to find him. I'm like obsessed with him at the moment because he has this little helmet and it's so perfect and he looks like a superhero. So yeah, I want to find him. And here we have this weird anteater. I don't want her. And I don't know why I held the axe like that. It was not meant to look menacing. It was just because I needed to chop down some trees. And who do we have on this island? Oh, okay, it's Pate. Now, I love how she looks so much. I think she looks so cute. And with the kind of blue theme I have going with Sherb and Sky, I feel like she would look really good. But I don't know like any type of story that she would fit with, and because she's a peppy personalities are not my favorite, so I'd rather, like, I'm only gonna take one peppy just because I want to make sure I have one of each, and I think that one needs to be really perfect, so I'm not gonna take her. Now this island, I could not find a villager for the life of me. Had to run around several times. I even found my message in the bottle before I actually found a villager. But it is this pig, Peggy. Now I feel like she's a pretty good option in terms of like I could do the 3 little pigs and give her a straw house and then she would match. But I just don't really love how she looks that much, so I decided not to take her because if I don't love her then I don't want to have her on my island. And this was exciting because I got the apples. And then this was also my last ticket, by the way, and we found Gabby, this little bunny. I think she's cute, but I don't want her on my island. I don't think she's a good fit at all. So unfortunately, I've decided to leave it here. That's all of my Nook Miles gone anyways. I'm still really happy that we found Sherb. I hope you guys aren't disappointed that we didn't find anybody else, but just remember, first ticket we actually got somebody who was on my dreamy list, so I feel like that is really good luck. And it's still good to go and check the other islands just in case we would have found somebody perfect. But I'm gonna let that plot autofill, so we'll find out probably in a few days who is gonna be in that house. But maybe we'll get lucky and we'll get someone cute. With that, let me just thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. Bye!